All right, guys, and we are live. As you see, we got ourselves a new headset, and we're going to try to go without echoing tonight. Got 5 in the house. Geo Outdoors, how's it going? Guys, he just picked himself up a crossbow, and I'm trying to see here. There we go. There's J-Dub Adventures in the house. Guys, check it out. He's got a new Jeep, and they're doing some Jeep adventures. City Sticker Chris, he's in. Trying to see what's going on here with my the Animals Creation and Adventures. What's up? How you doing? Anthony Rubio was in here a half hour ago, said almost time to go. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, it has been a while. Nice seeing you in here. We got Evie in here with Northern Light Goats. Small Water Charters. Yep, smash that thumbs up. Hey, we got the trapping version tonight. We got the Trapper J gear and the Triple Nickel Trapper gear. We hear you? Okay, so got myself something new there, John. I got some headsets, so hopefully things go well. And I'm using this mic here that's actually on the headset. So not sure if I'm like screaming at you guys or not. Hopefully I can keep my voice down a little bit. There's Wildman 307 coming in. If you guys don't know, he has hit 1K. So throw out some congratulations to Wildman. And can't wait to see some of his fall hunts that he's got coming up. We got Teen Ladybug in here. How's it going? How about them brownies? Yeah. So you guys are probably going to be able to hear me drinking unsweetened tea. There's Coffee Outdoors coming in. How you doing? Okay, sounds good. Mike Humphreys, how you doing, bud? Greg Sanders in the house. So talk a little bit about the ticker down here, guys, before we get started. 10 in the chat. Of course, congrats to Wildman 307 Outdoors, but he's not the only one that hit 1K. Georgia Trapping and Fishing, they both hit it. 1K, baby. All right, so the ones we're supporting now is Geo Outdoors. He changed it to Geo Outdoors. We got Dark 30 Outdoors, Off the Hook Outdoors, Mark J. Larson Outdoors, and then last but not least, of course, we have Tom Keltlich and Everything Outdoors. Good to see everybody in here this evening. We are going to be talking trapping. Hopefully anybody that wants to come up on panel and talk a little bit about the trapping. We all know Boxy's kind of new to the trapping deal. I keep saying new, but each year that goes on, I can't say. I think I'm going into my 5th year. Not exactly sure. Bo Daniels in the house. As you guys know, Coffee Outdoors, I won one of his giveaways and got some. I never know how to pronounce it, but I pronounce it Roosevelt baits. First one actually busted in the mail, and they were not happy at the post office. Live More Outdoors. There's a big trapping channel too, guys. Coffee Outdoors, Live More Outdoors. Daddy Duck Party Time from Kentucky, day 2. Al's new video. He caught an owl in his trap. I don't know if I missed Teeny Ladybugs in here. 14 in the house. All right, so I'm going to kick this off. I've only trapped 50 years. Hey. Yeah, so real quick, we'll hit this here real quick. So I've heard the buzz going around, and Boxy, do I see a yod on you? There, that's the only one I can get right there, Anti. Team Ambush in here. How you doing, bud? 7 for me. Livermore's been doing it for 7. So real quick, I want to hit this, and then we're not gonna discuss what YouTube's doing. But I have looked at all my videos that I have monetized, and there are 6 or 7. Hey, there's Georgia Trapping and Fishing, guys. Congratulations on the 1K, bud. Got you down here in the ticker. You and Wildman both hit it. That is sweet. I have 7 that are limited. Not sure if they've even made it to my channel. I am, one of the smaller channels, so I imagine it's coming. But if that's the case, we will probably head to another platform like everybody else will. All right, so there's that. Team Ambush is in here. So one of my highlights of last year, I want to start this trapping live out with. I want to just show the big catch that I had at the very last day of our season last year. There's AMB Outback Adventures. Amanda, good morning to you. So I'm going to share that, and we'll watch this rattle trap fishing coming in. Guys, let me know how this goes. As you know, I've been getting a lot of echoing and feedback on it, so hopefully it goes better now.
All right. Now this one here, we've always had a muskrat on, and
so here I'm checking the traps.
This one here has
last day I had 5 sets out. Buenos tacos.
Guys, well, we're 0 for 2. So
MB Heritage Farms coming in, guys. Can you guys hear the audio? Sounds good.
I'll get it,
all right, perfect.
Thrown in the cart, and we'll go
guys check out MB Heritage Farms. They're sitting at 747. It'd be sweet to see them pick up 3 more tonight and get to that 350.
Remember, we saw a beaver here yesterday.
I'm sorry.
And look right there.
There he is, guys.
That's a huge beaver, guys. He's got this all destroyed. So give me a minute here, and we'll take care of him.
You guys go and watch the day before. I actually did not catch anything. Yep, boxy math, right? Get 3 more and you go down 200.
All right, guys.
I saw this beaver the day before swimming this area, so
he's got me a tangled mess here.
Yeah, those drowning rods look pretty sweet.
This is a huge.
This is pretty shallow here, though. I don't know if drowning rods would work. And
look at that. Guys, I want you guys to see this. That is one heck of a beaver there.
19 in the house.
Look at that front paw catch. He wasn't going anywhere. So,
believe it or not, I must have said it
I
just
think
right.
It's been that beaver that I saw. But we're going to definitely weigh him up, guys.
Geo, I believe that weighed, I think it weighed 63 pounds, if I remember correctly. Just under the 65 mark. I was weighing it on the gambrel that
guys.
I weigh deer with.
Guys, look at the size of this thing. What a wet, miserable day. But I can tell you how elated I am for this beaver right here. Last day. This is the 3rd beaver in 4 days. So, this makes it up for yesterday's no catch day. But we're going to put this guy on a scale. We're going to see how big he is. All right, guys, we got a 330 and one more set to check. The last set is going to be the set that I caught that first beaver on. So let's go get those taken care of. We'll see you back at the truck. All right, down to the 330. So, I set this cross there.
All right, guys. So that is that one there. Let me get that shut off here and get back over to StreamYard. Yeah, I believe it was 63 pounds is what I estimate. It was just under the 65-pound mark. I waited on the gambrel that I hang my deer on, and it goes in increments of 5, and it was kind of right somewhere in the middle there. So I went right around 63 pounds. It was everything I had trying to get that thing hung up on that gambrel. So I am going to post a link up here for anybody that wants to come up on and chat a little bit about trapping. There it is. We can talk anything outdoors. We know. Yeah, thanks a lot. That was an awesome catch. I was excited. I had 5 days left of the season, and my plan was to go out and catch 2 beaver. And I set on day 1, and then I had 4 check days. I ended up catching 3 beaver, and I think I ended up getting a couple incidental muskrats as well. Yeah, I ended up, I skinned him down, threw him in the freezer, and 2 days later I sold him for $6. Didn't do nothing with him, didn't skin him or anything. Grown Waltz gave me $6 for it. I still have the casters, and hopefully I have back behind me here. I went out and got me a little processor here, and I got some glycerin, and we're gonna make up some of our own caster stuff. But as we all know, Trapper Jay's making it and selling it, so we'll use some Trapper Jay stuff this year. City Sticker Chris doesn't trap, loves the video and catches from others. So I guess Cash Cecilia's in the house. How you doing? Guys, if you guys missed Amanda and JV had an awesome live last night. They had Kincaid on there. Cecilia come up on panel. Grace Martin was in the chat. How you doing? They talked bushcraft, so if you guys want to check that out, always a good time, and they had a lot of good information if you want to go back and rewatch that live. Livermore's got the same processor. Yeah, it's gonna stay in the trapping shed, that's for sure. Small water, it was good until he walked in. Yes. It was just as good. We had a good time. Al's outdoors in the house. Al, he was so JV actually gave away a ferrule rod, and I told him he couldn't give away anyone that was better than the one that I got. I got the best one out there, made by Al. Okay, so I'm not going to like this little speaker thing on here. I must have missed it. I'll get himself a big varmint today. That happens to me all the time, Greg. So anybody that, as far as trapping goes, I know I got a few of you guys in here that do some trapping. What's your favorite trap? I wouldn't say I have a favorite trap, but I have my only traps that I use for canine. Mine's better than yours. You made mine now. Judith and Dan Davison here. I know they're always good to have a chat with Trap. And if you guys want to come up on panel, just let me know. I'll put it back in there. No BS K9 Extremes Hunt Ready coming in. We got Coffee said Duke 175, and that's exactly what I use. See if I missed anybody's there here real quick. Got the Al's MB 550s, RGB. Checking it up on my seems like I can scroll on my YouTube side on my phone a lot better than I can on this StreamYard one. So Dan and Judith just got done asking everybody what their favorite trap was. Are you guys into the K9 Extreme as well? Outdoors with Big Matt's in the house. Dunlap, I got Victor 2 and some others. Never used any Duke traps other than their DPs. I'm thinking is what he said there. Anthony Rubio says got to check out the 850s coming out. Saw him in the live the other night with Trapper J. That thing is massive. Duke Square Jaw number 2 and the TS85s for Beaver. So you guys just missed the video I just showed of me catching that big beaver I caught last year. Farmers just started picking fields here. Hope they have them done by trapping season. Yeah, that'd be sweet. For those of you guys that don't know, in that video that I just showed, Boxy Arnold's in the house. There's the #1 fan of Boxy Outdoors. Yeah, I'd appreciate that, guys. Don't forget, smack that thumbs up. And if you could, please get a hold of any of these channels that are running down here. I will go over here shortly on where they are at. As we know, Wildman 307 hit 1K. Georgia Trapping and Fishing hit 1K as well. So let's congratulate them. Any trap with a coyote in it. Absolutely. So, finally getting rain. It's getting me super pumped because it means water animals are moving. Yeah. So, what I was saying is, so Judith and Dan actually, they knew that the year before, I was walking back into a swamp and I was carrying big rotors in for my, on my end for the end of my drowner. And they sent me an actual burlap bag with a little setup. And as I used that one, I also bought some more through F&T. And that's what I was using in that video. And it was kind of shallow. So it kind of worked out good. But 2 of the beaver weren't drowned. They were still alive when I got to them. But if I had money, I'd have me some MJs. Is that MB 600s? Or MJs. Yeah, I was kind of wondering how those what was it, Duke come out with a #2 dogless. I just for the price, it just started raining there in Indiana. Hopefully that rain continues on through Ohio and into Pennsylvania there, Coffee. That'd be sweet. We need some rain. Yeah, I'm out here in the man cave. That way, if I go past the 10 o'clock hour, we're not waking up the missus upstairs. We don't get the old text message, bedtime. Them Duke Douglas are strong traps and hold great. Yeah, did you ran a couple of those last year, did you not, Coffee? I do believe Jakey Crack Outdoors, I think he was running some of them. I want to thank all 18 of you guys that are here in the chat. I had five sets out. I have four Bridger number 3 offset. That's the trap that I had bought for my drowners. Got them actually right here behind me. I have 4 of those, and then I have 2 330s. So I had one 330 out, and I had those 4 drowners out, and it was probably in a span of probably about a mile and a half. I had just 5 of them out down that slough, and I caught 3 beaver in 5 days. Caught a red fox and a yote. That's what I thought. Yep. Excited for another productive live stream on YouTube. I hope we can get a good one out there tonight. Hopefully we'll get a few people up here. Let me see if I can post that up. Anybody? We use a Duke number 4 offset for beaver. Okay. Yeah, I actually went to a local trapping shop, and it was probably about, well, I'm going to say 3 years ago. Yeah, Frontier Survival. Guys, he's another one. 835. Frontier Survival is going to be going up on the ticker down here next week. We'll get Georgia Trapping and Fishing and Wildman off of there, and we'll put a couple more channels up there for you guys to check out. Frontier Survival is one of them. 835. So shake what your mama gave you. Yeah, so I had a buddy of mine call and say that his dad had a beaver that was coming up out of this river and taking down some of his trees. I said, I've never beaver trapped. I just got into trapping myself. So yeah, I won't be up for probably a long time, but we can talk a little bit about fur prices and what everybody's been seeing and hearing. Hey, Danimals Creation and Adventures. Thanks for coming in. It was a pleasure having you in here again. Thanks a lot. And if you can, try to pick up some of these channels. As long as we're here on YouTube, hopefully. Duke number 4 is probably too big for us. See, that's what I was thinking, Livermore. So I went to the trap shop, and I said, hey, I gotta catch a beaver. What's the easiest way? Should I go 330 or what? He set me up with the Bridger number 3, because I do believe 6.5 jaw spread is the biggest we can use, and I have not found anywhere that it says it can be bigger if underwater. So Duke number 4 may be too big, or, well, I don't know if you guys got it or not. $7 for round tan muskrats. Got my F&T right here. So let's see the jaw spread on those Duke number 4s. So I know, yeah, we could probably use Duke number 4s. They got a 6.5-inch jaw spread there, Livermore. So those would be one we could use for sure. Dropping stuff on the floor, guys. Sorry about that. We have to set them under. Yeah, that's ours. We can actually 6.5s. We can actually set. I just looked it up. I think it was the other night we were talking Trapper Jay's. There was a gentleman from Pennsylvania in there, and we were talking. So I sold a beaver or a muskrat last year to Groenwalds, and the lowest I got for it. Now they were dried, but I think the cheapest they gave me was $2, but the best one I got was $4.50. Frontier Survival. No, it's not really a new set. I'm out in the shed, and I've been having some problems with some echoing and stuff like that. And so we made the switch over. I had to get a headset that was going to be able to plug in. I wanted to use an USB. Well, it came with the old microphone attached to it. Trapper J, guys, he's in the house. Guys, want some good lures? Get over to Trapper J's. So Trapper J, the old question was, what's your favorite trap? I'm almost gonna bet that I believe yours is a Bridger number 3 fully modified. I may be wrong. Audio sounds amazing. So I'm glad I made the switch. It's a little bit hot on the ears, but no echoing, and you guys hear me great. And Mo Homesteading told me a couple lives ago. She let me know that the video actually looks a lot clearer out here than it does in my house. Yep, Trapper J, that's his favorite. Bridger number 3 fully modified. So I got the Bridger number 3 right here. They're the offset. I use them for my my drowners for my beavers. Everybody saying hello to Trapper J. So just got my F&T in the mail. Just dropped them things again. So do these look familiar, Trapper J? So I do got three tools that I found that I better not go back out and into the trapping scene without. And that, of course, is the wire snips. I was using some old, just small wire snips, and I take a set of channel locks, and then, of course, this handy SJ tool. Mine are a year old, but I'm sure they don't get as much use as some of your guys's. But this year we're gonna hit her hard. Yeah. So couple things. Of course, right here we know what's your guys' favorite bait. There's Trapper J's All Predator. So what's one of your go-to baits, guys? You know, we got the beaver and the all Predator. Had my daughter and her fiance over here the last night, and I opened them up a couple of these, and yeah, they didn't do so well. Yeah, fence. Al uses fence pliers. Coffee's got his trapping vacation planned. Webster's SK mice meat. You know, I think I got some of that in here somewhere. Hey, Coffee, does that look familiar? That's one of the ones that got sent to me from Coffee Outdoors. There it is, guys. Let me see if I can get that. There you go. That's that Webster's mice meat. I actually, I don't know exactly where he's from, but I've met him with the guy from Robbie Gilbert from Trapping Time. Mike Helton Survival and Prepping is going gonna from shad that you catch. Cat food works great. I'm going to be using all Predator a lot of this year. So Trapper Jay, I've been doing the last probably the last month. I've been doing it from the shed here. Probably the last one was when I got the stomp on the upstairs floor and a text at the same time that says somebody's trying to sleep. Daddy Duck's here listening, getting his gear ready for duck whacking in the morning. Yes, sir. Be exciting to see some of that footage. A lot of stuff, a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah, with the that's I'm usually sleeping. Yeah, you are. I know with that the midnight schedule. Thankfully, I have not been working Sunday nights, so I have been able to go live, and I just do it out here in the shed. Right now, it's kind of comfortable. It's not too cold, not too hot. I just wanted to come on here, and we talked a little bit about archery last week, and of course, if there's anybody that wants to come up on panel and BS about trapping, we can do that. Like I said, I am definitely not the most experienced, but I get out there and give it a big go. I've been getting a big round of backers. Everybody's rooting for me to hit that first coyote. If you guys, Dwayne Lazar, triple nickel trapper, he actually didn't get to trap last year, so he's chomping at the bit to throw some. He does a lot of snaring up there in Canada. Yeah, Trapper Jay says they're hitting fishing channels as well. Yeah, but so Dwayne Lazar said he's going to set up a snare, and it's going to be the boxy snare. So hopefully he's going to catch me a yote in one of his snares. But we got the secret stuff this year. We got the Trapper Jay all Predator bait with some lure. I actually Sawmill makes it's called Autumn Addiction, I believe is what it is. Let me pick it up here and see. Yes. I don't know if you can see that. Autumn Addiction. It's from Sawmill. You guys may or may not know that is Michael White, Linda White. I really like that that lure there. Vid caught YouTube. Yeah, they make a couple nice ones. I've met them as well. I have a local shop down here. It's about 45 minutes away. They had catches for kids. Linda was there. Mike White was there, of course. We had a couple other fellows. Robbie Gilbert from Trapping Time was there. Jason Webster from Webster's Predator Control. They were there. So I got to meet all those guys, and of course, supported them and bought a few of their baits. Sawmill Bucktooth Beaver Food Lures Killer. I'm kind of missing some of these chats going on, but knitting is unfair to crocheters. There's Off the Hook Outdoors. I don't know if I missed you coming in, bud, but he's at 926 or 929, guys. Be really nice to see him be the next one to hit that hit that 1K. He's doing some great stuff. I know he's looking at doing a giveaway. Get over there, check Off the Hook Outdoors. Yeah, the old wood chipper, man. That is slick. That's a slick idea. Getting some Skittles demonetizing right now, but who knows? Yeah, it's going to be crazy. I think the smaller channels probably aren't. I don't know if they're going to go for the bigger channels first, and it's just going to roll downhill from there. But I kind of thought you were going to get a dog. I saw you you had posted about doing a trap raffle or something like that. You were going to try to get rid of some traps so you can get yourself a buddy. So I figure you're probably looking at getting a hunting dog. What kind of dog you looking for? What kind of dog you gonna go with? Yeah, them chickens, man, they seem like they'll clean up anything. Oh, okay. You got the raffle up. I saw the post where you asked if everybody wanted to do the raffle. So there you guys go. Trapper Jay's raffling off some traps. Chesapeake or a lab. Anthony Rubio, Coonhound. First Troppy next is raising your own meat. So happy we have Odyssey. Yeah, so real quick, guys, 24 in the house. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Share it out. Anybody wants to come up here and talk trapping or anything outdoors, really, come on. I'll post that link. You guys can come up here. In the meantime, real quick, I want to go over some of these channels that I have running across my tracker down here on the bottom. So, of course, Wildman 307 and Georgia Fishing and Trapping. They hit 1K this past week, guys. Thanks to probably every one of you guys that have them. We made it happen. The next is Geo Outdoors. He changed it from Geo Bushcrafting Outdoors. It's Geo Outdoors. It's capital O and then the capital D on Outdoors. He's at 841. It'd be sweet to see him hit that at 850. If I do the math right there, John from Small Waters, I do believe that's 9 more. Dark 30 Outdoors is at 737. Of course, we got Off the Hook Outdoors at 929. Mark J. Larson, he's at 549. And Tom Keltlich, 550. Again, Frontier Survival, he is at 835. So he's getting real close as well. And Hollerbred Kennels, he comes in here every so often. He's always a good supporter. I see him around in and out of chats. Guys, they're into the coon hunting with hounds and, talking about coon hounds. There's Hollerbred Kennels. They're at 870, guys. So 30 away from that 900, and they'll be in that last 100 supporters. And then we got MB Heritage Farm, guys, 747. Their channel's coming along nicely. Guys wanted to see some gardening and stuff like that. Get over there, check out MB Heritage Farms. Straight to the point. Not in here again this evening. We were supposed to showcase him last week. Haven't been able to get that done, but he's at 466, guys. So straight to the point. If you guys don't have them, go check them out. Judith and Dan's throwing out some links right now. Trapper J, you gotta work again. You work tonight, don't you? Got Big Matt. We're gonna bring him on up. How you doing, Big Matt?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So how have you been? What'd you do today?
Went to church. That's toyed with some of my traps, cleaning them up. Other than that, not a whole lot.
Hunt Ready's working right now. If you pick someone up, be a true supporter, leave a comment, thumb up. Please. Yes, absolutely. Got to watch it. Got to give them a genuine comment. Yeah, and that's why I say supporter. Go ahead. What were you going to say, Matt?
So what did you get done today?
So what did I get done today? We went to church. We did some grocery shopping, and then we watched the old Browns finally get a win. And then I just started kind of tinkering around the house and getting ready for the live. So what's your favorite trap? You said you're getting your traps ready to go.
Well, I prefer the live traps, the cage traps, because I have livestock here.
Okay, I got you.
But I got some body grip traps this year that I'm going to try. And some dog proof.
The dog proof. So I was going to ask you if being you have the livestock, if you use dog proofs, for like the coon, the possum and stuff like that. So you guys see there's City Sticker Chris. He's at 587. Channel's coming along pretty nice there, Chris. But, everybody saying hello there, Big Matt.
Yeah, I've never used the dog proofs before, so I don't know what that's going to be like.
Yeah, it's I only have a half dozen of them. I was hoping to get another half dozen this year, but I usually throw out my line's not a very big line, so for me to have the number of traps out there that I probably need, that's probably another reason why I'm having a hard time catching that first yoke. I just don't have a lot of sets out there. Hunt Ready's at 419. LNS Outdoors, are you in here? I might have missed you. Yes, you are. What's up, brother? How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. I know LNS, he does some trapping as well. I actually, I know
you got some pretty big bobcats.
Yeah. Yes, sir. He's one that he makes his own bait as well. Coffee Outdoors, he uses dog proofs. He likes using I want to say it's from Dunlap's, but it's Smoky Fish coon niblets or whatever they're called. Waiting to go pick up Lisa. That's right. She's probably at work. True supporter, by watching the video, give a thumbs up, leave a comment. This will make the sub stick, won't be taken away. Maybe all for naught, who knows. All the copyright music I use, it wouldn't matter what they do. I ain't getting paid. I tell you what, John, guys, if you don't watch Small Water Charters, he's got some great videos in the music and stuff that he puts to it. Pretty sweet. So, yes, sir, great bait. So Coffee confirms that. So cat food is probably the easiest, Big Matt. Just throw some cat food in that DP and let it work.
Yeah, I usually, with my other traps, I usually put a little bit of either cat food or marshmallows in it.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, marshmallows. Um, yeah, Livermore. So, yeah, they're hitting the hunting, the trapping, and the fishing. Sounds like channels. They're hitting them pretty hard. Um, so LNS is going to send you a jar of the VP bait when it's done. So I actually was thinking about taking the fish pellets, like koi fish pellets, and either putting like a hickory smoke flavor, the hickory smoke that you get, and kind of stirring that into it. I think that would be good. I know with my cat food, what I do, I put a little bit of anise oil in there. I put a little bit of peanut butter and bacon grease, and I just warm up the bacon grease and the peanut butter just a little bit, and then I mix that in, and then I throw that anise oil in there, and that's usually what I use.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, instead of using koi food, because koi fish food is expensive,
Yeah.
go to your feed store or like a Tractor Supply and go buy some of the pond fish food. It's a lot cheaper, and it probably has most of the stuff that you were talking about adding to it already.
Mm-hmm. So LNS, I was at Tractor Supply, and that's what I seen was the floating catfish food. I didn't find the koi fish food, but so you're saying it is a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, but you can get they have a 25-pound bag for like $12.99.
Okay. Livermore Outdoors, as always, bud. Thanks for coming in, and of course, good luck out there trapping, but archery hunting as well, bud. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Backwoods Barbarians in the house.
Fish Mill. Backwoods Barbarian, how you doing?
All right, well, I'm going to step down.
Finger paint.
Let somebody else come up if they want to.
Yeah, real quick before you go,
a little bit of.
Yeah. As far as trapping goes, what would be your favorite animal to trap? Are you just trapping any predator that comes around
Coyote.
your livestock? Coyote.
I mostly target the ones that come and mess with my livestock, but coyote by far is my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Very well. Well, I appreciate you coming up here, and as always, you're always welcome. And so anytime I open it up,
well,
it
goes both ways.
All right. Yeah. I will have to try to
when I do
get
my
in there.
You come over and I'll let you up.
Okay. Sounds good. I appreciate that. You have a great one.
All right. Well, y'all have a good one.
So there you guys go. Outdoors with Big Matt. Check his channel out. Coon collector traps are awesome, easy to set, and they have a trap door on the bottom to clean out. Just that's to the max. Outdoors. Met two YouTubers at a convention. I stopped them and said I would subscribe, and that I had a channel. As good, thanks, and walked away. Koi pellets, fish oil, and syrup with canned tuna and sardines for coon, mink, and otter. So I had some stuff here. I was kind of messing around with. So I, of course, got this stuff here. This is what's going to make it a little bit thicker, and it gives some sort of a smell to it. It's Certo. It didn't want nothing to do with you, so he didn't sub. So of course, we got the smoked oysters. We got the sardines, and I got it in the soybean oil, and little bit of mackerel and some brine. So the plan is I'm going to take a bunch of this and just throw it in a bowl, mix it up, and I'm hoping to do that more in like some pocket sets. One of my favorite things to actually catch that have got my interest, and is mink. I think they're pretty cool critters, and how they hunt, and how they just investigate around. Maple syrup. I put some maple syrup on my cat food for my DPs the one year, and it kind of got sticky into the DPs and stuff. So I ended up using them just with 1.5. I dug a hole and just threw them down in the hole, and caught quite a few that way. Sweet feed, and cherry Kool-Aid. So anybody use the like the molasses sweet feed and stuff? So I was wondering if, like, I know we used to buy sweet feed for our horses, and it had a molasses, and man, you had to keep critters out of that stuff. Thought I was going to eat the cherry flavored bait. Yeah. Okay, so I'll probably have to throw some of that like a preservative in that. All right, so I'm trying to keep up with this. So you got liquid smoke in there. Trapper J likes his sticky stuff in his DPs. That's my problem. I probably would never clean them out. So I was like, I don't want to get anything in there that I can't just knock out. You're gonna go for Fisher. Catch lots of mink and weasel. Has corn in it too. Okay, so that's the sweet feed. Sodium benzate, yeah. Sodium benzenate to preserve. I actually use that when I make our wine. I use a little bit of that to start out with. Mixed sardines, cat food together once. It grew white mold. MB Heritage Farm fudge brownie finished now. That's all. Oh, maybe we'll have to try and put some of that in the DPs. Salmon fishermen have salmon egg preserve you can buy. Procure Bait Company. So here's a question, and maybe you wouldn't want to use it. How about the canning salt, like Morton's canning salt? Would you be able to use that as a preservative, or do you not want the salt, the sodium? Well, I guess that would be non-iodized salt. So L&S mixes sodium benzene with non-iodized salt. Trapper Jay's got the video up, his favorite mix for coon bait. I was just at the dollar store. I was like, oh, I'll take one of these. I'll take one of those. I'll take this. I'm going to just throw it together. But looks like I better get some of that sodium benzoate. Probably not pronouncing it correctly. Had a jar of ground squirrel explode on your porch. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's Salt preserving can help keep from freezing, but you can add glycerin to help it from freezing. Yeah. So that's the other thing. So I noticed the other thing. The couple sets that I did, talking about like the deer liking the salt in it. I also noticed that when I use fox urine, for whatever reason, I get a lot of deer. I get a lot of deer around my set when I use fox urine for some reason. Anybody got a reason for that, or is it just deer being deer? Yeah, maybe I'll just put it out for the deer, and I can say I'm trapping because we're not allowed to bait here in Pennsylvania, right? Can't put out any anything like chemicals or anything like that. So curiosity, okay. I didn't know if it had anything to do with the ammonias in it or something like that. Yeah, so I gotta watch Geo Outdoors. He's already has an idea out of my videos where I'll be hunting this year. So he'll be looking for my my sets with my salt my salt based coon baits. Can't jump for fish in Oregon, but can't say it can't feed birds. Right? That's what I'm thinking. Got an old VHS video of deer licking after shave out of a Frisbee. Aftershave. Oh, licking aftershave. Huh. Pete has a lot of salt. That's why. Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, of course, talking about trapping and thinking about this season coming up. Like I said, guys, I run probably no more than a dozen canine traps. Water sets, I do have more water traps that I can set, so I can set a little bit bigger line out for that. But the plan is I was hoping to really get after the muskrat and coon this year, and we all know we're going after that one coyote, and of course I'll take everything else that comes through there. I know we were talking pan tension. That's always something to talk about. I don't run any pan tension. Right now, I'm not worried about catching something that I'm not targeting, as far as, catching a raccoon in my coyote set or catching a skunk. I guess actually sounds like probably that'd be the best thing to catch, is a skunk. So so Anthony, are you saying you want to try and catch 220 muskrat? Well, I know one thing. I'm going to go hard after them. I'm actually contemplating. I had set 40 hours of vacation. So I set 40 hours of vacation aside every year for my family for vacation. And we didn't do anything this year. So I have 40 hours just sitting there. And I'm just trying to decide when I want to take that week's vacation. And I'm going to try to just put out pretty much all my all the traps that I have and just run a big line that week. I figured I can run these Bridger number 3s that I have for my beaver sets. I can set those out, and Wildman's trying for 20 coyote this year. That's awesome. I'm sure you'll get them too. So I figure I'm going to set the bar low on the coyotes. We're going to just get that one coyote, and I'll probably have the biggest smile. I'll probably be the happiest trapper probably in probably in the world. But muskrat and raccoon, we'll see how it goes. But beaver trapping, I want to really try to actually put an effort into the beaver this year. As you guys know, several years ago, I set for that one beaver that a friend of mine called for. I caught it. 2 years ago, I set that swamp, and I didn't do very well. But I had some bad weather and got flooded out. But then, of course, last year, you guys saw, I waited for like 5 days left of the season, and I go out and I set, and I ended up catching 3. And you guys saw earlier, if you were in here, the 63 pounder that I caught. So I do with a 3-point rack. Didn't have nuts. I have heard of that. I have heard that there are doe out there with antlers. So Anthony, you mainly water trap. I could imagine that swamp that we have in my area. I imagine if I get in there and I would set for some rats in that swamp. I would imagine I could probably in a week's time catch quite a few, I would think. LNS checking out Anthony Rubio's channel. That's awesome. I like seeing you guys checking each other's channels out. Help support each other. There's Jakey Crack Outdoors in the house. Jakey Crack, we're talking trapping, buddy. I know you're going to be getting out there. It was cool this year when Jake come up to the rendezvous. He had his black coyote. He brought the hat. If you guys didn't check that out, you'll have to go and check out that video and check his hat out. Check out his trapping videos as well. Deer don't know what deer muscalone is. Real cologne and royal buck musk. Huh. They mounted a doe that had a huge rack. They brought the whole thing in to show that it was a doe. Sunfish Assassin, how are you doing? Always love learning stuff, some country stuff. Absolutely. Never like muscalone. Hi, Karate Man. So, Jakey, I know you come in a little late. I didn't know if you're doing anything. You want to pop up here on the live, up on the panel. We've been talking trap, and if you want to come up, just get some questions out to you, like your favorite trap, or you can just put it in the chat. Favorite trap, of course, favorite animal to trap. You know, all the good stuff. I'm planning on hammering the coon this year. It's been a while since I hit him hard. That's hunt ready. So that Judith and Dan, I was actually thinking about I have a kayak that I won. It's an open kayak. It's a sit on top, and I have some. I took some like little boat. I made little pontoons out of the boat savers. There's Backwoods in here saying hello to Sunfish Assassin. Trey Muse Outdoors in the house. Trey, I just posted the link up there if you want to pop up here. I know you work nights too, but we're talking trapping. And if you want to come up on panel, I just posted a link up there. But I'm actually thinking about using that this year. I would have to get myself probably a pair of chest waders, just so I'm not going to get wet from my waist up. Jakey Crack says his favorite catch is definitely coyotes. After getting my fur back, I'm definitely going to start going harder on the beavers. So, yeah, guys, if you haven't seen, Jakey Crack just posted he got his furs. He got his furs back from last year. He used Moyle's tanning, I believe. I think Live More Outdoors uses the same company, that Moyle's Tannery. I actually have an account with them. I haven't sent anything to them, but you guys all know, unless the coyote has mange, we all know Boxy's sending his first coyote. It is going to the tannery. I'm not even going to mess with it myself. I'll figure out how to I'm going to go about skinning this thing, but I've done a fox, so coyote should just be a bigger fox, I would think. And yes, mink Moyle, that's it. They let me trapping will be up, but I got to do some thinking if I'm staying on YouTube or not. Yeah, so that's a big question. Staying on YouTube, or I know a lot of people are talking about Rumble. I actually went over there. I got an account, but I haven't figured out how to even post videos over there. So After 5 Outdoors in the house. Cody, how are you doing? Yeah, so didn't know that if you go to Rumble, you get monetized from the get-go. I do know the reason I actually went over there, Judith and Dan sharing out Backwoods Barbarian, guys. Here we go. We got Trey Moose coming up on panel. Howdy. How's it going?
Good. How are you, Boxy?
I'm doing good. Just sitting here and enjoying a win, drinking my unsweetened tea. As John said from Small Waters, I'm drinking brown water in a Brown's cup.
Yeah. 1 second. My phone must be cutting in and out.
Anti-Jack will have the tannery on high alert and open-ended
Can you hear me
reservation
now?
for you. I can hear you. Well, I appreciate that, Anti. I'll have to get a hold of you. Fox are a little thinner than coyote, so I'll do fine. Yeah, I did real good with the fox. I actually even took the cartilage out of the ears, which I was very surprised I was able to do that. Yeah, I watched the YouTube videos, so it's going to be very sad when they start taking a hit on these YouTube channels because most people are going to, like everybody's saying, they're just going to walk away. They're going to make people mad. They're just going to walk away, and you're not going to have that ability to just watch a video of somebody skinning, an animal. Help you out. I'll get with you here in a minute here, Trey. Let me get caught up here. So Backwoods says he has a Rumble account now. Not sure yet if I'll switch or do both. Hate how the liberal YouTube keeps getting, yeah. So Trey, I know we know you do some catching, some trapping, some catching. Yeah, you do some catching too.
Yes.
So what's your favorite? What's your favorite thing, I guess, to catch or to trap for? What's your favorite?
Well, other than house cats.
But yeah, other than the house cats, yeah. And I always get a chance. I always like to give you a little smack talk on the house cat. I love that video. I think a lot of people loved it.
I mean, I really hit the raccoons hard around here.
Right.
A lot of my coyotes around here are real mangy.
Okay. Yeah. I'm hoping I actually have some pictures, some photos of some coyotes that is in one of the areas that I just went scouting for deer, and they didn't look mangy at all. They actually looked pretty nice. So whether that's about a 2-mile walk back in that swamp by railroad track. So I don't know if I'll be trapping that unless I do if I do my week's vacation for trapping, I'll probably set that up. I'd be stupid not to.
So that must be my Wi-Fi must be sucking tonight.
You're coming in clear to me. Then again, I'm using these new headphones and stuff, so everything's clear. Everybody, when Big Mac come up, it was good. Yeah, take one step back, Al.
I'm barely hearing you, Boxy.
You're barely hearing
on
me?
my end. On my end, it keeps coming in and out. So,
how do I sound now? Anthony Rubio is saying everything's clear. So yeah, it might be something with you there, Trey.
Yeah, it must be.
So real quick, Coon Creek Outdoors guys. Yeah, he does put out some good content, and his fur handling videos are definitely ones that I get to watch. So the raccoon. So did you get any of Trapper Jay's coon lure that he's
he is sending me some.
Yeah.
I will have it eventually. What I bought so far from him this year was the all predator lure. So he is supposed to send me some of the coon lure to use. So
yeah, that's
really.
Yeah, I believe he said it's like a honey base, so it's going to be a nice smear, like a nice smear. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Bull said first time live is not buffering. Must be the man cave. I don't know. So I'm a little bit lighter. I don't know if this. So this thing has a little apparatus here. Now I know when I turn it up or down, it actually is the volume in my ears. So I don't know if there's something with this that I got to do, but
it might be my end.
Yeah, yeah. Cecilia said that I'm actually a lot lower in volume than you and Matt were. So you just ordered more Trapper J bait and lure yesterday. I'm pretty excited. I know everybody did good with it last year, and everybody knows I have yet to catch a coyote, and Flair actually caught his first coyote on Trapper J's predator bait. So there is hope for me out there.
Yeah. Last year when I caught that mangy coyote, I caught it on that. And then caught quite a few possums on it too.
Yeah. I probably one of the biggest animals that I caught was a possum. One of my biggest possums that I caught was actually a bait that I was just messing around with. I took some old deer. I had some old deer burger that was freezer burnt, so I just took it, thawed it out. I took a can of dog food, and then I had some mink some glands off of a couple mink that I caught, and I just smashed that in there, put a little bit of beaver castor in it, and the only thing I caught on it was that the old grinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to hunt ready if you're not ready to buy any more baits for the year. Next year, you'll have to check out Trapper J's baits. I'm sure if I catch my first coyote on Trapper J bait, and knowing that Flair caught his first one on Trapper, is that your next catch?
This was one of last year's.
Is that the one that you caught last year?
Yeah, this was last year's cat.
Looks like he's doing well. See, Anthony Rubio is going to try it on Bobcat. Nice. Yeah, so I'm actually going to use. So I don't know if you guys are in here. I'm going to
He
throw.
was really calm when I got up to him.
He was.
Yeah, he was letting me love on him like he's doing right now. He didn't try running or anything. Now his daddy, when I caught him, he was the one that was all PO'd.
I bet he was. Most of them are. I've only took one out of that. I of course didn't pick him up or anything, but he was just laying. He let me take him out, and I was rubbing his paw and stuff. And as soon as I rubbed his paw a couple times, and he kind of shook it a little bit, and that thing was gone. But
Yeah.
usually they're going crazy.
He wasn't. He actually walked behind us the rest of the way, checked the rest of the traps.
Okay. I believe you, John. I bet you John's got some stories he could tell. I think we'd all probably just sit there and just shake our head. I'm listening, getting video. Yeah, so Daddy Duck's getting ready. He's duck hunting. He's in duck mode. That's his lifestyle, guys. That's what he's about. And we love seeing that passion. Ours is a land-loving, wood-dwelling, but he would visit Florida. Some may get up and leave. There he is, Mark J. Larson Outdoors.
What's up, Mark?
How we doing, Mark? We're talking a little bit trapping. We had Big Matt up here. We've had a few people in. We had Trapper J in here. Mark Rubio's in here. We're just hunt ready. Has been talking trapping. Mark J, what's your favorite trap? That's the one question we've been asking. Favorite trap to set. Mr. Mark is probably tired.
Probably.
So you're going after the coon. You're gonna try and hit the coon hard this year. I had heard early reports that they thought that the coon prices may go up a little bit. That little bit, who knows? That might just be 50 cents.
Can you say that again, Boxy? The audio cut out on you again.
I just said with you hitting a coon a little bit harder this year. I had heard that they were talking that the prices may go up just a little bit.
That's what I've heard. Don't know how true it's going to be.
Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, it might just be 50 cents. Monica's in the house. Duke number 2, SJOS. So you're going to have to help me out with that. Square jaw offset. Okay. I was getting there. Yeah, John, you better go into hiding. After 5, I'll be right back. Marcus Strong and Dura. Travis Wade, how you doing? Travis Wade is definitely in the trap, and I can see his profile's got a trap on it. Travis Wade, we just were asking favorite trap you like to set. Do you like to trap with?
Boxy, I'm thinking just going back into the chat because I think my phone's going haywire.
All right. Hey, I appreciate you coming up here, Trey, and everyone. Trey Muse, check him out, and hopefully we'll get to see some trapping videos if we're all still around here when trapping season comes in. But I wish you all the best, and have a great one.
You too, Boxy.
Take it easy. Yeah, so Mark says after that's the Duke 550. So I I actually use the Duke. I use the Duke 175. I find that I was just buying that, and then what I do though is I change out the chain, and I put a MB Crunch swivel in the center of two 6-inch pieces of chain. So I get a 12-inch number 2 chain. I cut it kind of in half and put a crunch proof in between it. I do that. I do that to it, and then the only other thing that I like to do is I weld on the bottom where all the plates come together. Other than that, it's done well. It's done well for me. So I think I can buy 2 of those versus one of those like MBs and stuff like that. Well, with everything that went on with the mink, do you think they might shoot up a little bit? I don't think you're going to see $30 mink, but do you guys think we might see $10 mink? I guess they don't drop it down. Nobody knows if Van Booth is. Right? Northwoods Law on TV is talking about trapping. Kind of nice to hear some praise for trappers on national television. Yeah, that's surprising. Trey Muse, he uses Duke number 3 for yotes, mostly DPs for his coon trapping. So do you think the big mills might bring $10? I sold one last year. I believe it was a female though, and I think they gave me $5 for it, or it might have been the buck mink that I had. 175s have caught many coyotes. I believe that is probably true. Mark Daddy Duck is getting ready to do some duck hunting, but he is listening to the chat. Hey, John Euler. So, guys, I've been waiting for John to come in here because everybody's been commenting on my headset. And John Euler, you can all thank John. If you guys remember, he threw a super chat out there. And so with that, Boxy went shopping. And had to put a little bit with it, but we got ourselves a headset. Monica, thank you. Didn't need to do that, but I do appreciate that. Guys, Monica throwing out a super chat, feeling good, sharing some love. Now you're going to really make John jealous, sharing out some love. Everybody saying hey to John Euler. How we doing, John? Been out there doing any catfishing? Yeah, I got the old pin pat and all. Got the Trapper J hat on. As you guys know, I got my triple nickel trapper, my Dwayne Lazar shirt on. Dwayne's going to throw a snare up there for me up in Canada this year. It's going to be the boxy snare. Monica says she's not tired at all. Frontier Survivals in the house saying hello to Mark. Guys, Frontier Survival is at 8:35. If you don't have Frontier Survival, please check his channel out. John Euler, buddy, I really appreciate it. I share some more love to you. Guys, if you could please mods, if you could share out Monica's and John Euler's links, I'd really appreciate it. Mark J. Larson, she's not the only one with money here. I really appreciate that, Mark, John, and Monica. It's always nice you guys doing that. You guys know you don't need to, but I appreciate it, and it will go towards the channel or towards some giveaways. So, which I do have 20 of you guys in here. I've been thinking about it, and I haven't mentioned nothing. Somebody's got to run. Who's got to run? Let me see who that is. Hunt Ready's got to run. Okay, Hunt Ready. I appreciate you coming in. Guys, check out Hunt Ready. Really appreciate you coming in here, bud. Appreciate the support. Making it rain. So, Anthony Rubio, you and me both. But that's one thing. We're talking about monetization and stuff like that. Most of you guys already know my whole backstory on how I got started and stuff, and the challenge that my kids set out, and I of course won that challenge and was monetized, have 1,000 supporters and monetized. I'm not about. I have a job, right? So I do this just for fun, and the fact now that these smaller channels, just trying to help them achieve it. And I appreciate Mark. I appreciate you guys, everything you do for me in this channel. That is true, and I try to read into it there, John, and it never works. But I always, and anytime I get the super chats or anybody sends me anything through PayPal, I try to put it back into the channel. I got the webcam, which has helped with my my video. Of course, got the headset here. Hopefully, that's helping out with the audio. And as you guys know, we did at the rendezvous. We did the big giveaway. The money that you guys were sending in, we gave away 2 trapping sets there for kids to get into the trapping. I'll be doing that again next year. I also gave away 2 trap sets at a buddy's game dinner. Those go to the kids. So I actually got 4 kids hopefully out there, hopefully trapping this fall. So it'll be great to see next year. Yep, support is support. Got a long way to go if I ever want to get monetized. Yeah, I'm hoping we're all still around to get monetized. Killer vids coming out this year, whacking and stacking, catching and stretching, coyotes getting caught and shot. I like it. I like it. Team ambush. Hey, you're very welcome off the hook. I just appreciate everybody being so thankful, and you guys always say nice words. So I appreciate that. Can't wait for next year. Yes. YouTube's messing with me. Can't even comment on a bunch of new folks stuff. Yeah, that's kind of crazy too. I know he's having some issues with that. Judith and Dan's posting the link there to Monica's arts. Check out Monica Arts. Yeah, she is amazing. Just ask Mark, right? Al is bringing down YouTube himself. He's a bit antsy at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna just let's just kind of weather this out and see what happens. So that's weird. That is weird too. Can't leave a comment. If you guys all remember here a while back, they were talking about anybody with, the guns and this and that. I do know that there's 7 of my videos are limited as far as monetization. 2 of them are one that I shot my 22 pistol that H&R that I got for trapping season, and the other one is my son shooting my 9mm. Those 2 are limited, but they have a couple of them that are just simple me just talking about where I've been and where the channel's going. So I don't know what their craziness is about that. Never thought of Weird Al Yankovic. Yeah. Well, I was trying to, hey, John, you know me. I was just trying to read the comment. The comment said, "That's weird, Al," meaning it's kind of weird that he can't comment, but Weird Al Yankovic. That's what I thought of. Here's you wearing your new Willie Wiley hat by New Year's Eve. Yeah, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to make a hat out of my coyote, but that'd be cool. Monica, love is strong here. Blessings. I really appreciate that, Monica. More than you probably know, but Monica's amazing, guys. Check out her channel. Please give her the love that she's showing here to Boxy. Please go over. If you guys do not have Monica Tia Monty Arts, go check that out. I know Judith and Dan just shared her link a little bit ago. Be back if you guys are still on. If not, thank you and take care. Off the hook. Yeah, we'll probably about a half hour. I'll probably try to get off of here right around 10 p.m. Eastern time. I just may have got a nickname. He is the original Weird Al. He says it himself. Hey, yeah, off the hook. Have a good night if you don't get back in here, guys. Check his channel out. We haven't got the hook up yet, but one of these days, Off the Hook and Boxy Outdoors is going to do a collab, and he's going to try and show me how to catch some bass, because we know Boxy's bass fishing turns into a perch fishing. Flava Flav and Weird Al. It's 80s MTV. Boxy's Trap Talk just turned into the 80s MTV with Weird Al and Flava Flav. So real quick, guys. So I of course lost my thought. So I'm approaching 2,000 supporters. Last I saw, I was at 1920. So I got about 80 supporters to get. Once I hit that 2K, I think I want to do a giveaway for sure. I just haven't decided yet what kind of giveaway. I don't know if I'm going to do just like one big giveaway or maybe a couple smaller giveaways. So just in the premature thoughts of that, but definitely with archery, hunting, and trapping being right around the corner here, I think that's might be where I go with that. Video killed the radio star. Original Al killed Google. I don't know if you like art. I appreciate the support, but I cross over many other areas of YouTube. So if you like art, there you guys go. That's kind of a little overview of Monica's channel. Definitely it's art. Just split tea, Al. Just spit tea. Yeah, what? Okay. Yeah, 19. Yeah, it's 1920. Yep. 11 years, almost at 1K. So Team Ambush, he's got some good stuff there. I can't believe that you haven't hit that 1K yet. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. Box, you got $40. All I'm getting is a cooked ass. Hey, with my $40, I'm gonna get a real nice sturdy stool there, John. Yeah, so I know it. Of course, guys, if you hear me talk, I like to say support. I'm sure you can say support probably in the chat there, but try to refrain from saying subscribe or sub or something like that. But I'm not too worried about that really much either. But I do appreciate if you guys would help that. John Order's just checking out Anthony Rubio's channel. Oh yeah, so you know, I was in a dry spell for a while there. I wasn't winning nothing in anti actually. JV's live, guys. If you didn't see, of course, JV. You know, he's like Santa Claus. He's always giving stuff away, and he of course he didn't disappoint last night, guys. He was giving away, and I mentioned in the chat. Anti was always saying about Boxy always wins, and you know, I was telling Mark and of course getting on Monica the other night that I was going to win the Mark J. Larson giveaway, and of course didn't win that yesterday, but I actually won a backpack from JV Outdoors. Anti said he had my back last night and that we were going to win, and it happened. Very last giveaway, so I, of course, said that I'm going to do a sort of a review on that backpack. I think he said it was an in-frame backpack. Never had one. I've wanted one, and so now I'm going to have one, and maybe we'll do a overnight camping trip sometime. So Outdoors with Chris Garcia just asked, what's the biggest fish I've ever caught? Now, it'd be when we were in the ocean. I did catch it. I'm gonna say, and we didn't even really measure it, but it was probably you know, going on like 3 foot. But as far as inshore fishing and stuff, I have caught a 29-inch steelhead up in Erie in one of the tributaries. That's probably the biggest fish. Did not weigh that fish, but it was right around 29 inches. It was a female. It wasn't a bass. You know that for sure. My biggest bass I just caught was up at the Rendezvous. And I want to say it was 2.16 ounces. Yeah, Monica, I appreciate that. I'm sure you probably had you probably just were just right there beside it. Yeah, if you guys didn't see, Al's Outdoors made a deer call for JV. If you guys didn't see that, go over to JV's. I think he has the video up. I saw him using it. Was that a video or a live, Al, that he had that? Yeah, so yeah, it was a hen. Yep. Five one. You lost probably a 12-pound walleye in Lake Erie last week. Yikes. Yeah, that's tough. So probably my biggest walleye I caught was several years ago. I caught I think it was right around 26 or 27. I think it was like 26 and a half inch. It actually got me second biggest fish that day. Got $120 out of that in the tournament. Catch 'em outdoors. What's up? We're talking trapping, but we'll talk anything. We're kind of on the back side of it. Do you do any trapping? You like trapping? I see you got a fish on your profile there. We talk fishing. We're talking right now about our personal best. 20 pound steelhead in the early 2000s for me, your personal best. That's a sweet fish. After fives, wishing he could have boated that muskie. So I would say, as far as having a fish on, probably my biggest fish I've ever had actually on the line would have been a muskie. I was actually jigging for walleye. We were hammering the walleye on a breaker wall. Storm was coming in, the waves were crashing, and it was pushing that bait fish out of the breaker wall. And we were just hammering the walleye. Well, all of a sudden the walleye just stopped. They just quit, and we were having a hard time picking any of them up. Then all of a sudden, I hooked into something, and then of course it just started running. But got it all the way up, just where we could see it. Started doing the old roll, snap my line. 20-pound grass carp. Nice. Mark. Poor Mark. You caught a muskie on a smallmouth. Holy smokes. I've seen it. I've had a muskie come up pulling in a small walleye one time, and all of a sudden you just seen this mouth come up, and of course, I was pulling it right up out of the water when that thing come up over there. Dan's two personal bests are a 50-pound flathead and a 50-pound grass carp with a bow. That'd be sweet. Dunlap 2423. Good night. Appreciate you coming in as always. Guys, Dunlap is a very good supporter. Always been a supporter of mine. And I really appreciate it. He comments on every one of my videos. He lets me know that I did a good job. And I appreciate that. You have yourself a great week. Have a blessed week. Raven Cat, you asking me if I make pipes? Classic steelhead, notorious hook beak breakers. Travis Wade says his biggest was a 37 king salmon caught in the Besties River in Michigan. $28 half-pound salmon, 44 inches long, John Euler. The longest would be a white sturgeon, 7 feet, probably heaviest. Those things look like they can get to be pretty huge. I have to learn one piece while beach fishing. Doesn't count. 50-pound grass carp was 3 pounds short of a record. We made fish sticks out of it. Oh, you're asking Al. Yeah. I actually made a bushcraft pipe out of a piece of maple nut. I'll have to show that sometime. I actually made 2 of them. And I used the some kind of a reed up from out of the swamp. I actually used for the actual the pipe. I have them down in my basement. I did that several years ago, just playing around. But I'd have to show Al that too. He might be impressed. Boxy has a little bit of talent there. Not like Al though. He would do 10 times better. If I was in my basement, I'd be able to go over and grab them and show you. But I have eaten carp before. Thank goodness I didn't know what it was, and it actually wasn't bad. It was pretty good. We both cracked. Back to the crap talk. What was that? 24 hours? Yeah, it's probably been about 24 hours. Haven't made a pipe in years, but he has. Growing tobacco and drying it, but I need a pipe. I can tell you one thing: you don't want to smoke that stuff straight up. That tobacco. When I was younger, we grew it, and a buddy of mine, and we dried it out and gave it to his uncle, and he turned about every great shades of green. But he actually mixed it with his other tobaccos. Chips and chovies, coon bait, anybody? I don't know if I could do chovies. I have some sitting here though. Anti did bring up the word crappy though, didn't he? Backwoods Barbarians back. We're going to be hanging out for another about 15 minutes. After 5's got to run. Hey, Cody, appreciate you coming in here, hanging out. As always, take care. Have a blessed week. Brandon, Outdoor Adventures, how you doing? We're talking trapping. I know you're a trapper. You getting excited for the season? I'll throw the link up here if you got a minute to come up. Want to chat? We'll ask you some trapping questions. Seen his pipes, but I don't think he wants to sell them, right? That's probably, are you talking about Geo? I know he has some. Yeah, we'll just call him Spec because I call him crappy, and I know that half you guys are going to call him crappie, so we'll just say they're Spec. Still, we got 12 in the chat here. I don't know. I know we're kind of winding down here. I appreciate everybody coming in. How about them Browns today? Yeah, they made me kind of nervous. I thought they would have a little bit easier time with the Texans, but I think the Texans might be underrated. The way they played last week, and of course this evening, but. Got a couple wide receivers out, and I think we got a couple banged up people, Baker Mayfield as well. But we'll see what happens next week. So, Brandon, I know you use DPs. You going after the coon this year? You going to try to set heavy for coon? Are you just taking it easy? What's your plans? Small waters, you're not even going to respond. Yeah, so the one that I actually to show you the ones that I made, of course, I whittled them out, and then of course put that reed down in there. So what I do is you got it. It's a bushcrafting pipe or whatever, but you got to put a screen down there. Or what I did is I took mullein leaf. you take the mullein leaf and you put it down on the bottom. You put it actually on the bottom of the pipe there that covers the hole. So then, of course, you'd put whatever, either tobacco or anything that you're going to smoke in that bushcrafting thing. So, of course, you can smoke even the clover flowers and stuff like that. But what that does is that mullein leaf actually is your filter. Going to set heavy for raccoons early, then switch to coyotes. Well, best of luck, and hopefully we'll get to watch some of those videos you put out this. Probably set 20 coon traps and get one this season. Not a lot around there. I hope, yeah. I should be able to. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe 2 dozen. If I can get 2 dozen raccoon, 2 dozen muskrat, and of course I want that one coyote. But hopefully get a couple fox this year. That'd be great. That'd be a good year for me, I think, if I can get out and get that done. Like I said, I only set out about a dozen traps at a time. I got about an hour to, between work and getting home, and Georgia Trapping and Fishing. I really appreciate you coming in, brother. And again, congratulations on 1K. Guys, get over, check out Georgia Trapping and Fishing. Not sure where he is on his hours, but if we can help him out, hopefully he can get monetized before they start hitting us all hard with the demonetizing. Can't wait. We're dying and waxing next week. 1 more month till trapping season starts there in Michigan. Travis Wade, if you check I just got done. I just dyed mine. I used walnut hulls and Hawthorne sumac. And then, of course, I did wax my canine traps. So they're all ready to go. So that way archery starts for me. I might hunt Ohio. So it starts this coming weekend. And lost another quail, but you got a dead raccoon. I have eaten raccoon. It's actually not that bad. We did it in a slow cooker. Yeah, probably because he said, oh no, he said dead raccoon. Huh. I figure if he shortened that, they a lot of times won't let you post that. I had to read a couple times. Have you ever put a small amount of flame to trapping bait and lure? Don't know if they only do it regionally. Can't remember where. No, I haven't. I've never heard of it. If you use raccoon instead of coon, YouTube doesn't hold the comments. Yeah, but it's amazing, Judith, because you just got done texting it and it or typing it, and it's yeah, it just made you laugh. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't know why they do that, but yeah, it was blocked and had to release it. Huh. Plan on trying black walnut for dynamite traps this year, but my fur buyer is doing a big boil, so I'll wait. Yeah. Heck yeah, if you can get in on somebody already doing their boiling and stuff like that, that's where I would head myself. I don't have a lot of traps, so the speed dip I don't have to do, but I know like Mark Larson's and Trapper J, those guys that have a lot of traps and set out big lines. I think that would be the way to go. I'm gonna have a critter I can put in oil. Fish and sweet bait mix and release from my bear site. Get a jump start. Yeah, confuses me too, right? Smurf power. A little power hungry. You got that right, Anthony. So, guys, we're winding down here. I don't know if there's anybody that wants to just stop up for the last 5 minutes, but we're all set and ready to go here. The other thing, I do got to put my trap tags on the dozen of jump traps. Hey, Illegal Outdoorsman, how are we doing? You getting all ready to do some trapping this year? You had a pretty decent year last year. We're just finishing up here talking trapping. I bought a dozen of Victor #2 jump traps that I plan on using for muskrat. That actually doubles my, I'll probably have about 2 dozen muskrat sets that I can put out. Yes, good. You're excited. Good to hear that. The other thing I can think of, Boxy, is that when I get done with traps, they never come back inside. Yeah, so I don't know, Mark, if I'm going to, so like my water sets, I have all hanging up here. My canine sets that I have waxed, I actually have a plastic tote. And of course, I'm out here in my shed. And one thing I did in my shed too was I do not keep my gasoline cans in my shed because I figured them smells and stuff. I didn't want the gasoline smell in here with my traps and stuff. So all my gasoline and all that is in my garage. And so I think I'm all good as far as putting the scent on there. So Judith and Dan, if I would get rid of those, you will be the first to have at it. That was so there was a big yard sale that they were having. They had a lot of traps. The sale was supposed to start at 8 o'clock. I got there at 10 minutes after 8, and the only thing that was left, and I seen guys just carrying all kinds of traps around. The only thing that they had left were those jump traps, and everything else was 110s. Pretty clumsy. Travis Wade, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate that. You have yourself a great night and have fun boiling up them traps and getting ready to go. Yeah, okay. I figured that's where he was talking about the clumsy part, one that won't fall down. That was a great collab there, guys. If you didn't check out Illegal Outdoorsman and Trapper J, John, or you want to try the Duke 850? Yeah, that's a pretty big trap for some coyotes. So. Rattle Trap Fishing, it is still here. You guys been listening. Really appreciate if you guys been hanging out. That's great. Rattle Trap Fishing, guys. Great supporter there. You guys ever get a chance, check Rattle Trap Fishing. Small Waters is just fun, and he says he loves them. We saw one that said, "Whoever said that crime don't pay, he lied." Yeah, that was a great video. Monica, I really appreciate it. I'm not sure. I think you said you're still over there in Illinois until Tuesday, but being that I probably won't see or talk to you after this live, you have yourself some safe travels and a blessed week. And I just want to thank you for everything that you've done. I really appreciate it. Just be safe and have a blessed one. Oh, they pulled out 2 Dukes? Are you... Everybody say good night to Monica. John's out of here. Yeah, we're winding down, guys. I think we're going to step down. We got about 30 seconds, so it'll be enough time for me to do my little outro, in case you don't have there on screen, Ravens 17 versus Chiefs 21 halftime. Wow. So, yeah, it's a shame the Browns couldn't pull that one up. They should have won that game, but yeah, it's nice to see the Ravens getting knocked down. I do like that. It was nice seeing the old Squillers go down, and we'll be rooting for them old Brownies, guys. Might be our year. We'll see. Fetch 'em Outdoors. Thanks for coming in, John Euler, Small Water Charters, Owls Outdoors, Backwoods Barbarian, Illegal Outdoorsman, Anthony Rubio. You've been in here the whole time, buddy. I really appreciate that. Roland Ray Quell just popping in here. We're actually headed out. Mark J. Larson's, Monica, Coffee Outdoors, Live More Outdoors, all those guys. Trapper J, of course, making it in here, knowing that he's usually sleeping while I'm live. He goes out midnight shift. So really appreciate him making an appearance in this live stream as well. Just want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming in. Live More back to say goodbye. I appreciate it. Yep, in Illinois with the man, Mark. Safe travels, scary flying. Yeah, that is something that'd be scary. So as always, guys, I am planning on possibly going live next Sunday, unless I hunt Ohio. I will be. I might go live about 9 o'clock because I'll hunt till probably 7:30. So yep, give the thumbs up. I appreciate it. 12 of you guys still in here. If you guys are with me this whole live stream, I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the super chats. You guys have yourself a blessed week. And like always, keep sharing your passion. Good night, guys. Appreciate it.